My first thoughts when I saw the DeBarges, the first thing that came to my mind is that there are so many of them, and there's such a need, and how precious they are. I don't think people really look at them as people. They look at their celebrity, and one thing that kept coming in my mind, that people are probably helping themselves to them and not helping them. So no matter what, I wanted to make sure they came away from this experience knowing, on camera or off camera, I'm here for them, I'm in their corner. Because I don't think they hear that a lot. People want to see their show pop and they want to be on their show. I want to see them live. I want to see them thrive, not just survive. That was my first thought. Just really, what are people's motives around them?
How was it being introduced to all of them?
It was amazing and a bit overwhelming at the same time. I mean, being introduced to every single one of the DeBarges, well, except for the two that were here, made me realize what the real task was at hand. And I really enjoyed Mama DeBarge. She was just absolutely beautiful, and her spirit was very sweet and kind. And I was always a friend of Bunny's, maybe because I was the only sister we actually saw. But, you know, I had her little headbands and everything.
Absolutely. What's your name? Tina. Nice to meet you. I'm Peaches.
I have my best friend at home is named Peaches.
Is that right? There's a Peaches in every neighborhood. Every neighborhood.
That's right.
And a Candy. Absolutely.
The whole experience was just, it was a bit surreal because, again, in my mind, I just kept thinking to myself, how do we really assess the situation, work with them, and bring solutions and not just convolutions or morbid curiosities for the American public to watch?
So DeBarge was appointed the leader of the group. What were your thoughts on that, and how did you feel with him having to deal with the responsibility and the weight of that?
I think the task that Chico DeBarge is actually met with on a day-to-day basis, being the leader of the family, trying to bring cohesiveness to them as a unit, and then also making decisions about how their family will be helped long-term, financially, spiritually, physically, with all the different things that they have facing them. I mean, I think it's daunting just to think about it myself.
So, does anybody have any idea what this is going to be about? Anybody know what this is about? What we're going to be talking about? What we're going to be doing? Anybody?
This is real, what we're going to talk about. Keep it real.
You don't have a clue, Mom? You don't.
I don't know.
So nobody knows what we're here for, what this is about, what we're going to be talking about, what this is all about, what we're going to be doing.
I guess he's going to interview us about where we're going from here, or what do we want to see come out of this reality thing that we're doing.
I guess we're going to do a reality show, I guess.
So obviously this is going to be about family because family is here.
Exactly.
That's exactly.
Well, if you say it like that, then we know what you're talking about.
Yes, I know that, but I'm asking if anybody knows. So obviously it's going to be about family. We know that much. I guess where we're going, what we're doing, where we're at, where we've been, and where we're going. What's our plans? What's our future? Are we prepared for that? Does anybody, where are we going? What are we doing? Do we have that together? So we can speak cohesively and act cohesively.
We talked about it as a family.
Are we ever really prepared?
Let's do that right now.
No, we haven't, and I think it's good time to do it is now.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so what as a family do we want to do, and what are we planning?
First of all, we want to, come together as one
We got to
family.
heal. We have to heal within amongst ourselves.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a problem.
And for him to take on that responsibility, I applaud him. I definitely, again, would do anything to help them, be successful, whether or not they actually do the reality show or they're just trying to get support for their individual lives. I would definitely help them. But Chico, I give it to him for even wanting to take on that job, because it's very difficult to want to take a leadership situation, especially when you're sort of You got to be in love with those who should be the leaders and be supportive and validate the ones that are following you. Are we starting? Yeah. Okay. A little bit of a false start there, but welcome to Tina Speaks, and thank you for being here with me. My streaming audience is logging on right now. If you are wondering what is going on, we have something so special today. I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like God, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, Jesus, everything has happened all in this moment, and I feel a complete availability of everything that He has for us today. And that's wonderful. That's wonderful because that's what we're all about. So when we come back to the show, we got some people to introduce you to. Make sure you tell your friends, Facebook it, tweet it, do whatever you have to do, but they need to log on to rmconair.com right now for the TinaSpeaks Show, and you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Any highlights from the show? Anything in particular that stuck out?
When they sang in the studio, I swear that was a highlight of the show.
Feel the beat and the rhythm of the night. Listen to the moon and light. Forget about the words on your mind. You can leave it all behind. La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
To be able to hear them sing in harmony all together with Mama singing sort of the runs, I thought that was the most beautiful thing I ever heard, because it reminded me of my family being raised in a gospel singing tradition. We used to all clean collard greens and be in 5-part vocal harmony on any given Sunday. My final thoughts of the day is that I think everything went very well. I'm very proud of our team here at RMC, Poetess and our executive producer, Larry Witherspoon, who were able to successfully integrate with the other crews that were here for the reality show and to really make them feel comforted and loved. So I think overall it was a very rich day that generated a lot of love and a lot of resource for that family, and probably a little bit of direction around what needs to happen for their cure as a whole.
All right, thank you. Any DeBarge songs you want played?